Hey, have you ever felt like stress is controlling your life, making your shoulders tight, your mind racing, and even stealing your sleep? What if I told you that in just a few minutes, with simple movements and breathing, you could literally melt that tension away? Stick with me because I'm going to show you how to turn your body into a stress-busting machine, and it's easier than you think.
Stress is something we all experience, but what's really interesting is how it actually starts in the body before we even feel it in the mind. Most people think stress is just a mental thing, an overactive mind, racing thoughts, or constant worry. But the truth is that your body reacts to stress even before your brain fully realizes it. When something stressful happens, whether it's a looming deadline at work, an argument with someone close, or even just the constant pressure of life's demands, your body immediately responds. Your nervous system flips a switch, and suddenly your heart rate increases, your breathing becomes shallow, your muscles tighten, and your body goes into what's called fight or flight mode. That's your body's way of preparing to either face the challenge or run away from it. It's a natural survival mechanism, but the problem is that in modern life, the stress we experience is rarely physical. We're not running from predators or lifting heavy rocks to survive, yet our bodies react as if we are. So the tension builds up in our muscles, particularly in the shoulders, neck, and back, and it lingers there until we do something intentional to release it. This is why stress can leave you feeling tired, stiff, and even in pain long before your mind is overwhelmed. You might sit at your desk all day feeling mentally drained, but your body has been silently holding all that tension, and if you don't release it, it keeps affecting everything: your sleep, your mood, and even your overall health. Understanding this connection is key because it means that managing stress isn't just about thinking positive thoughts or trying to relax mentally. It's about moving your body in ways that communicate to your nervous system that it's okay to calm down. That's why exercises, stretches, and even simple breathing techniques are so effective. They send signals to your brain that the threat is gone and your body can relax. When you start incorporating these movements into your routine, even for just a few minutes a day, you begin to notice changes not only in your physical tension, but also in how your mind reacts to stress. Your shoulders might stop feeling so tight, your neck less strained, and your breathing more natural. Even small movements like rolling your shoulders, stretching your arms, or gently twisting your torso are enough to release stored stress from your muscles. And as the tension in your muscles decreases, the chemical signals that tell your brain to stay on high alert also decrease, creating a feedback loop that naturally reduces stress levels. This is why stress relief exercises work so well. They're not just about burning calories or building strength. They're about resetting the communication between your body and your mind. Most people don't realize how much of their anxiety and mental stress is actually rooted in physical tension. If you spend hours hunched over a laptop, driving, or sitting in one position, your muscles are constantly sending signals to your brain that something isn't right. Your brain interprets this as a potential threat, and cortisol, the stress hormone, is released, keeping you in a heightened state of alert. Over time, this becomes a cycle where your body holds tension, your brain perceives danger, and stress accumulates, even from things that wouldn't normally feel threatening. By focusing on your body first, you can break this cycle. Exercises that emphasize mindful movement, stretching, or deep breathing tell your muscles, joints, and nervous system that it's safe to relax. For example, slow shoulder rolls might seem minor, but they actually release tension in the neck and upper back, which are common areas where stress manifests. When those muscles relax, the nervous system recognizes the change, reducing the production of stress hormones and creating a sense of calm that spreads throughout the body. It's not just physical relief, it's a full-body signal to your brain that everything is okay. And what's remarkable is that the effects are cumulative. The more you practice moving your body mindfully, the more your nervous system learns to respond differently to stressful situations. Over time, you're less likely to carry tension in your shoulders, clench your jaw, or feel your heart racing over minor annoyances. Your body essentially rewires itself to be calmer, more resilient, and more adaptable, simply because you've trained it to respond in a healthier way. This is why understanding the physical origin of stress is so empowering. Once you know that your body is the starting point, you can take control in a way that's tangible and effective. You don't have to wait for the stress to disappear mentally or try to force yourself to think calm. Instead, you use your body as a tool, and as your muscles relax and your breathing slows, your mind naturally follows. This is the foundation of stress relief exercises, and it's why they're so powerful. You're not just doing random stretches, you're actively signaling to your nervous system that it's safe, releasing built-up tension, and creating a calmer state that improves both your physical and mental health. By addressing stress where it starts, right in your body, you create a strong, practical, and sustainable way to manage life's pressures and feel more in control of your own energy and well-being.
One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to combat stress is through deep breathing combined with gentle movement. And the reason this works so well is that it speaks directly to your nervous system. When we're stressed, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid, which signals to the brain that we're in danger and need to stay alert. Our muscles tighten, our heart races, and even if there isn't a real threat, our body acts as if there is. Deep, controlled breathing tells the body the opposite. It tells your nervous system that everything is okay, that you're safe, and that it can switch out of survival mode. The first thing to do is simply pay attention to your breath. Start by sitting or standing comfortably, making sure your spine is upright but not rigid, and close your eyes if it feels good. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand as you count to 4, and then hold it for just a moment before exhaling slowly through your mouth, counting to 6. Almost immediately, you'll notice a sense of release in your chest and shoulders, a subtle letting go of tension that may have been building up without you even realizing it. What's incredible is that this simple act of controlled breathing can begin to reset your entire system. As your body receives these calming signals, your heart rate slows slightly, your muscles loosen, and your mind starts to shift from racing thoughts to a more grounded, present state. But we can take it a step further by combining breathing with gentle movement. Movements like shoulder rolls, neck stretches, or even slowly raising your arms overhead while inhaling and lowering them as you exhale amplify the effect. These movements release the tight muscles where stress often accumulates, particularly in the shoulders, neck, and upper back, and the combination of breath and motion tells your brain that it's safe to relax even more. It's like giving your nervous system a gentle reminder that it doesn't need to stay on high alert. One of my favorite ways to do this is to start with shoulder rolls. Inhale deeply and lift your shoulders up toward your ears, then roll them back and down as you exhale, and repeat a few times. With each roll, imagine the tension that's been trapped in your muscles slowly melting away. You can feel the difference almost immediately. Your shoulders feel lighter, your neck less tight, and your mind a little calmer. Pairing this with slow, deliberate breathing makes it even more powerful because you're not just stretching physically, you're coordinating movement with breath, which directly impacts your autonomic nervous system, the part of your body that controls stress responses without you even thinking about it. Another effective combination is a forward bend paired with deep breathing. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Inhale and reach your arms overhead. Then, as you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward, letting your arms dangle toward the floor. As you do this, take slow, steady breaths, imagining every exhale carrying away tension from your spine, shoulders, and hamstrings. When you roll back up to standing, vertebra by vertebra, inhale as you lift your chest and stretch your arms out to the sides.
This slow, mindful movement creates a sense of flow that not only stretches the muscles, but also signals to your brain that your body is moving safely and smoothly, which reduces stress chemicals and allows relaxation to set in. Even something as simple as seated breathing with arm stretches can make a huge difference. Sit comfortably, inhale and lift your arms to the ceiling, stretching gently through the sides of your body, and exhale as you lower them back down. Focus on the feeling of your muscles extending and releasing, and let your breath guide the movement. The repetition and coordination between breath and motion train your nervous system to respond differently to stress, teaching your body that tension doesn't need to be held. Over time, practicing these exercises daily can create long-term changes in how your body reacts to stress. Instead of automatically tensing up when faced with a challenge, your muscles are more relaxed, your breathing stays calmer, and your mind remains clearer. It's a practice that builds resilience from the inside out. And the beauty of deep breathing with gentle movement is that it's accessible to everyone. You don't need a gym, special equipment, or even a lot of space. A corner of your room, a chair, or even a quiet spot in your office is enough to perform these exercises. What matters is consistency and mindfulness, paying attention to your breath, noticing the tension in your body, and consciously moving to release it. Another subtle benefit is that these exercises improve oxygen flow to the brain, which helps with focus and clarity. When you're stressed, oxygen delivery can decrease slightly due to shallow breathing, which makes your mind feel foggy and your body sluggish. Deep, coordinated breathing and movement reverses this, bringing fresh oxygen to your muscles and brain, improving alertness while still calming your stress response. You may even find that your mood improves, your energy levels increase, and your body feels lighter, all from these simple exercises. It's not just about temporary relief, it's about creating a tool you can use anytime stress arises. And the more you practice, the more automatic it becomes. Eventually, taking a deep breath and moving gently will be a natural response whenever tension builds, almost like a reset button for your nervous system. You're training your body to respond to life's pressures in a healthier, more balanced way. And over time, this becomes second nature, helping you feel in control, calm, and capable no matter what challenges come your way. Deep breathing combined with gentle movement is truly one of the most effective stress relief techniques because it works on multiple levels at once, physically releasing tension, chemically reducing stress hormones, and mentally signaling to your brain that everything is okay.
Mindful, full-body exercises are one of the most effective ways to relieve stress. And what makes them so powerful is that they address both the physical and mental aspects of tension at the same time. Stress doesn't just live in your mind. It often accumulates in your muscles, your posture, and even in how you hold yourself throughout the day. Your shoulders hunch, your neck tightens, your back stiffens, and all of these small physical patterns send constant signals to your brain that the body is under threat. Full body exercises counteract this by activating multiple muscle groups, promoting better posture, and encouraging blood flow, all while giving your mind something positive and intentional to focus on. Take something like the cat-cow stretch from yoga. When you move through this sequence slowly, inhaling as you arch your back into cow and exhaling as you round into cat, you're not just stretching your spine, you're also opening your chest, loosening your hips, and increasing mobility through your shoulders and neck. Each movement releases tension in places where stress tends to hide, and when combined with mindful breathing, it creates a rhythm that signals safety to your nervous system. The spine is central to how we experience stress because it connects so many parts of the body, and when it's tight or compressed, the rest of the body feels it too. By performing these gentle, flowing movements, you're essentially telling your body that it can move freely and safely, which naturally lowers stress hormone levels. Hip openers are another example of how full-body exercises impact both mind and body.
Many people carry stress in their hips without even realizing it, and tight hip flexors can create a sense of heaviness and discomfort that contributes to overall tension. By doing stretches like the figure 4 or seated hip opener, you release those tight muscles and allow your body to feel lighter. The act of opening your hips also tends to relax the lower back, which is another common area where stress is stored. These stretches aren't just about flexibility, they're about communication between your body and mind. When you let your muscles relax, your nervous system notices, your breath deepens, and your mind starts to shift into a calmer state. Gentle cardio is another full-body method that can dramatically reduce stress. You don't need to push yourself to exhaustion or train for a marathon. Even light activities like brisk walking, dancing, or jogging in place help circulate blood, increase oxygen flow, and trigger the release of endorphins, which are natural mood enhancers. The beauty of full-body movement is that it combines physical activation with mental focus. As your heart rate rises moderately, your body burns off excess cortisol, the stress hormone, while your brain experiences a natural boost in energy and clarity. Incorporating arm movements, stretching, or even light torso twists while doing cardio enhances the effect by loosening muscles that are commonly tight from sitting or working at a desk. Another key aspect of full-body exercises for stress relief is core engagement. Many people underestimate the importance of a strong, engaged core, but the muscles around your abdomen and lower back play a major role in posture and spinal support. Tight, weak, or inactive core muscles can create imbalance, which leads to tension in the upper back, shoulders, and neck, all areas where stress is often stored. Simple core exercises like pelvic tilts, slow crunches, or stability exercises activate these muscles, improving posture and reducing overall tension. Over time, strengthening the core allows your body to carry itself more efficiently, which decreases physical stress and, by extension, mental stress. Mindful, full-body exercises also train your awareness. When you focus on how your body moves, how your muscles feel, and how your breath flows, you're practicing mindfulness, even if you're not meditating. This mental focus keeps your mind anchored in the present moment, preventing it from spiraling into anxious thoughts or worry. Whether you're stretching, doing a gentle flow, or moving rhythmically, the attention you give to your body doubles as mental stress relief. Visualization can enhance these exercises even more. Imagine tension leaving your body as you move, envisioning tightness melting away from your shoulders, hips, or back. Picture your body lightening with each exhale and your muscles loosening as your breath deepens. This creates a powerful mind-body connection that accelerates relaxation and amplifies the effect of every movement. The cumulative effect of full-body exercises is remarkable. When practiced consistently, they not only relieve immediate tension, but also help prevent stress from accumulating in the first place. Your muscles become more flexible, your posture improves, your circulation increases, and your nervous system learns to respond to life's challenges in a calmer, more balanced way. Full-body exercises can also be adapted to any fitness level or lifestyle. You don't need special equipment or a large space, just your body, a few minutes, and mindful intention. Even small sessions of 5 to 10 minutes, if done consistently, create noticeable changes in how your body and mind handle stress. Over time, you develop a greater awareness of where your body holds tension, and you instinctively start releasing it before it builds up into chronic stress. The combination of physical activation, breathing, posture improvement, and mindfulness makes full-body exercises one of the most effective ways to manage stress, and the best part is they're completely accessible to everyone. You can do them in the morning to start your day relaxed, during breaks to reset your energy, or in the evening to unwind and release accumulated tension.
By engaging multiple muscle groups, focusing on your breath, and moving mindfully, you're not just performing exercises, you're creating a practice that strengthens your body, calms your mind, and builds long-term resilience to stress, allowing you to feel lighter, more balanced, and more in control every single day.
Another incredibly effective way to relieve stress is through visualization and rhythmic motion, and what makes this so powerful is that it works on both the mind and the body at the same time. When we are stressed, our minds often get stuck in loops of worry, replaying negative thoughts over and over, and our bodies respond by holding tension in the muscles, locking the joints, and even affecting our breathing. Visualization helps to break that cycle because it gives your brain a clear signal of what you want to feel instead of what you're currently experiencing. When you combine visualization with movement, the effect is amplified because the body and mind start working together toward the same goal: relaxation. One simple way to practice this is during a gentle stretching session. As you stretch your arms overhead, imagine pulling stress out of your body with each breath. When you bend forward, picture tension leaving your shoulders, back, and neck, sinking into the floor and dissolving completely. The imagery gives your mind a concrete action to focus on, preventing it from wandering into anxious thoughts. At the same time, your muscles are physically releasing the stored tension, and your nervous system starts to calm down. The connection between what you imagine and how your body responds is stronger than most people realize, and it becomes more effective with practice. Rhythmic motion adds another layer to this technique. Simple, repetitive movements like swinging your arms while walking, bouncing lightly on your feet, or even drumming your fingers or hands can create a meditative effect. Rhythm naturally calms the nervous system because it creates predictability and focus. When your body moves in a repetitive, controlled way, it signals to your brain that everything is stable and safe, which helps reduce stress chemicals and promotes a sense of calm. You can combine this with deep breathing and visualization to make it even more powerful. For example, imagine stress leaving your body in waves with each bounce or swing, letting your imagination guide the movement while your body physically releases tension. Another way to use visualization with rhythmic movement is through mindful walking. As you walk, notice each step and coordinate it with your breath, imagining that every step brings in calm energy and every exhale releases tension. This turns a simple activity into a stress relief exercise that engages both body and mind. It's incredibly effective because walking rhythmically is natural and familiar, so it feels easy and sustainable. But adding the visualization gives it intentionality and focus, making your body respond differently than it would during a rushed or distracted walk. Even small movements done with visualization can have a big impact. For example, when performing seated stretches or arm swings, you can picture the muscles you're working softening and relaxing with each motion. This mental focus encourages your nervous system to lower the production of stress hormones, while your muscles physically release tightness that has been accumulating. Over time, this combination trains your body to respond to stress in a healthier way. When you face stressful situations in daily life, your body is better able to remain calm, your muscles don't tighten automatically, and your mind is more capable of thinking clearly. Rhythmic motion also helps improve circulation and oxygen flow, which supports mental clarity and physical relaxation simultaneously. When your muscles move in a controlled, repetitive way, blood flow increases, oxygen reaches your brain, and endorphins are released, which are your body's natural mood boosters. The combination of movement, breathing, and visualization creates a feedback loop where your body and mind reinforce each other in a positive, calming way. Another advantage of visualization with movement is that it can be adapted to any exercise routine, whether it's yoga, stretching, dancing, or even simple body weight exercises.
For instance, while performing a gentle torso twist, you can imagine stress spiraling out of your body, leaving your muscles loose and your mind clear. When lifting your arms overhead, visualize gathering calm and positive energy, letting it flow through your body with each breath. This approach makes every movement intentional and maximizes its stress-relieving effect. Visualization and rhythmic motion also provide a sense of control, which is crucial when dealing with stress. Stress often comes from feeling overwhelmed or helpless, and engaging in exercises that combine imagery and rhythm gives you a tangible action you can control. You are actively moving tension out, consciously guiding your body into relaxation, and training your mind to focus on positive, calming imagery. The practice reinforces the idea that you have tools to manage stress, which in itself reduces anxiety and helps you feel more grounded. Consistency is key with this technique. Doing visualization and rhythmic motion exercises even for a few minutes every day can create lasting changes in your stress response. Your body starts to release tension more easily, your mind learns to stay present, and you develop a natural rhythm for calming yourself in moments of anxiety. Over time, this becomes a habit, so whenever stress arises, you instinctively turn to these techniques, and your body and mind respond quickly and effectively. By combining visualization with rhythmic movement, you're addressing stress on multiple levels at once, physically loosening muscles, mentally redirecting your focus, and chemically reducing stress hormones. This makes it one of the most effective, accessible, and practical stress relief strategies you can incorporate into your daily life, and it's something you can do anywhere, whether you have 5 minutes or half an hour, in your living room, office, or even outside in nature. The key is intention, moving with awareness, visualizing the release of tension, and letting rhythm guide your body toward calmness, creating a holistic approach that leaves you feeling lighter, calmer, and more in control.
Consistent practice and a proper cool down are absolutely essential when it comes to stress relief exercises. And what many people don't realize is that the way you finish your routine is just as important as the exercises themselves. You can spend 15 or 20 minutes moving, stretching, or doing cardio, but if you don't take the time to slow down and let your body integrate those movements, a lot of the benefits can be lost. Think about it this way. When you're under stress, your nervous system is in a heightened state. Your heart is beating faster and your muscles are tight. Exercise helps release some of that tension, but the cool down is what signals to your body that it's safe to settle back into a relaxed state. Without it, your body might still feel alert and tense even after you've finished moving. A proper cool down is about slowing your movements, taking deep breaths, and giving your muscles a chance to recover while your mind adjusts to a calmer state. It can be as simple as walking slowly for a few minutes after a light cardio session, stretching major muscle groups, and focusing on your breath. This combination allows your heart rate to gradually return to normal, your muscles to loosen further, and your nervous system to shift out of fight or flight mode. One of the most effective ways to cool down after stress relief exercises is through conscious, deep breathing. Lie down or sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths in through your nose, expanding your belly as you inhale, and then exhale gently through your mouth. With each exhale, imagine tension leaving your body, slowly releasing from your shoulders, back, hips, and neck. Your breath becomes a tool for integrating the benefits of the exercise, signaling to your brain that it's time to relax. Stretching during the cool down is equally important because it helps your muscles maintain flexibility and releases any tension that may still be lingering after the main exercises. Focus on areas where stress typically accumulates, like the shoulders, neck, back, and hips, and stretch them gently while breathing deeply. There's no need to push yourself into extreme positions. Gentle, mindful stretches are far more effective for calming the nervous system and helping your body feel lighter.
Another benefit of a proper cool down is that it gives you a mental transition from physical activity back to everyday life. When you finish an exercise session, it's easy to immediately jump into your next task, but taking a few minutes to slow down allows your mind to process the movement and the relaxation, creating a sense of closure and accomplishment. This mental integration is key for stress relief because it reinforces the idea that you've done something positive for your body and mind, leaving you feeling more grounded and centered. Consistency plays a huge role in maximizing these benefits. Doing stress relief exercises sporadically is helpful, but practicing regularly is what really changes how your body and mind respond to stress. Over time, your nervous system becomes more efficient at calming itself, your muscles become more flexible, and your mind develops a natural rhythm for handling tension. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of daily practice can have profound effects, especially when you include both mindful movement and a proper cool down. Another important aspect of consistency is habit formation. When you make stress relief exercises a regular part of your routine, your body begins to anticipate and respond positively to them. Your muscles remember the release, your nervous system anticipates relaxation, and your mind becomes accustomed to using these exercises as a tool for managing tension. This creates a lasting impact on your overall well-being, making you more resilient to the daily pressures of life. The cool down also allows for self-reflection, which can further enhance stress relief. As you breathe deeply and stretch gently, take a moment to notice how your body feels compared to before the session. Are your shoulders lighter? Is your breath deeper? Is your mind calmer? This awareness helps you understand where tension tends to accumulate and allows you to adjust future sessions to target those areas more effectively. It's a form of feedback that improves both your physical and mental resilience over time. Additionally, integrating elements like visualization or progressive muscle relaxation into your cool down can amplify the benefits. Imagine tension melting away from each part of your body, or consciously tighten and then release muscles one by one, noticing the contrast between tension and relaxation. These techniques reinforce the calming effect of your exercises, signaling to your brain that it's time to relax. The combination of consistent practice and a proper cool-down also encourages a lifestyle of mindfulness. You start to recognize stress early, respond proactively with movement and breath, and finish sessions with intention, reinforcing positive patterns. This makes it easier to cope with unexpected stressors during your day because your body and mind have been trained to respond in a calm, balanced way. Over time, the cumulative effect is profound. Your posture improves, your muscles carry less tension, your mind is clearer, and your emotional responses become more measured and intentional. Stress no longer builds unnoticed because you have a system in place that consistently releases tension and promotes relaxation. By committing to daily practice and honoring the cool down, you create a sustainable method for managing stress that becomes a natural part of your lifestyle. It's not just about temporary relief after a long day. It's about building long-term resilience and teaching your body and mind how to respond more effectively to life's challenges. When done consistently, stress relief exercises followed by a mindful cool-down create a feedback loop of relaxation, awareness, and resilience that touches every part of your well-being, helping you feel lighter, more centered, and capable of handling whatever comes your way.